All right, listen. There are two types of people in this world: winners and losers. Losers are posting content every day, complaining about reach, blaming the algorithm, and wondering why is nobody actually buying from them. And winners? Winners are using the exact same platform, but they're doing it with strategy. Their content brings them clients, their DMs stay full, their business grows predictably. Same app, same opportunity, completely different results. And today I'm going to show you what actually separates those two groups, especially if you're an online coach or entrepreneur who's tired of posting without seeing clients come from it. Because here's the truth: you don't need more motivation or more ideas or more just post consistently. You need a system. This is the same system I used to help coaches add an extra $10 to $15,000 in a few weeks just from Instagram. And I'm going to break it down step by step. Let's get into it. Most coaches are putting out content, value posts, reels, tips, daily insights, and that's great. But the problem is they're posting whatever comes to mind. There's no structure, no strategy, and no intention. And when your content isn't built strategically, it might get views, but it doesn't convert. That's why so many coaches stay stuck relying on referrals and random word of mouth. But once you start treating your content like a system, everything changes. The three tweaks that turn Instagram into an actual client machine. Firstly, ideation and scripting. This is where 90% of coaches lose. Most coaches think ideas come from, inspiration. Winners know ideas comes from data. Here's the game. Instead of guessing what to post, you want to steal the demand from what's already performing in your niche. Here's exactly how. Go to Sort Feed or your Instagram Reel search, type in your niche, for instance, fitness coach, mindset coach, business coach, whatever applies. Sort by most viewed in the last 30 to 60 days. Look for patterns. What hooks keep repeating, what topics are trending, what problems get the highest retention, which formats are blowing up. Now, reverse engineer what's already working. And when you script, don't write paragraphs. Use the part four conversion structure. Hook, call out the pain, desire, or mistake directly. Story, add context in 5 to 10 seconds. Value, give a framework or step by step. And, the last CTA, invite them into the next step, for instance, like a DM comment. And yeah, I would also add a soft CTA in between these two. Now, this alone separates you from 99% of coaches who are just posting content. This turns your content into a mini sales conversion. Now, secondly, editing, posting, and ads. Next is how you package and distribute your content. Raw videos are like uncut diamonds. They need editing to shine. But even if your videos are great, if the right people don't see them, they do nothing for your business. So we take your best content, polish it, post it strategically, turn it into an engagement ad. Aim it at your target audience. Let IG push it to the exact people who you would follow or you DM. Ads remove the algorithm guessing game. Now your content becomes, a 24/7 lead magnet. And lastly, boosting and appointment setting. This is a step most coaches skip. They get views, they get comments, people love their content, but there's no system to turn that attention into booked calls. We fix that with a simple DM process. When someone engages, we start a very short conversation, learn what they're trying to solve, and guide them into a call when it actually makes sense. This is what turns attention into revenue. Now, one of my clients, a coach just like you, used this exact same system and went from inconsistent months to booking clients every single week, all from Instagram. No complex funnels, no complicated text, just a repeatable system. And here's what most coaches don't actually realize: there are people already following you right now who would buy, they just haven't had a reason to reach out. When you go through your followers, start natural conversations, build rapport, and learn their goals, you'd be shocked how many of those turn into actual calls. If you've got around 1,000 to 1.5K followers, you can usually book around 5% of them. Now that's 50 to 75 calls. Even closing just 25% of that is 15 plus new clients, and that's not hype, it's math. So if you want to test the system out yourself, study what's working in your niche, script 3 to 5 intentional videos, message your engaged followers, learn their goals, and then send a booking link when it makes sense. Even doing just that will move things forward quickly. Now, if you want me to help you personally, send me a message on Instagram and let's talk. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.